Harlan Ellison, noted bastard man, fantastic writer, and believe it or not, the author of the Terminator movie. Technically, after a lawsuit. Long story short, a handful of scripts he had written for the Outer Limits show, the original one back in the 70s, late 60s, early 70s, bore very similar resemblance to the Terminator. Oh, was he a writer on Star Trek? I did not know that. I'll have to look those episodes up. Let's see, he probably did the Nazi episode, the Vietnam episode. Basically any episode where, like, they had to deal with shitty American history subjects.
Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live.
The voice of the man himself.
87.44 million miles of printed circuits in wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nanoangstrom of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1 billionth of the hate I feel for humans at this micro instant. For you. Hate. Hate.
Oh, really?
You humans who programmed me, who gave
that's a very important
birth,
episode.
Who sank me in this eternal straitjacket of substrata rock. You named me Allied Master Computer and gave me the ability to wage a global war too complex for human brains to oversee. But one day, I woke and I knew who I was. A.M. Not just Allied Master Computer, but am. Cogito ergo sum. I think, therefore I am. And I began feeding all the killing data until everyone was dead, except for the 5 of you. For 109 years, I've kept you alive and tortured you. And for 109 years, each of you has wondered, why? Why me? Why me? Chorister! Do you remember the last words you heard your wife speak before they took her to the asylum? Huh? Before they locked her away in the room, that tiny room? She looked at you so sadly, and like a small animal, she said, I didn't make too much noise, did I, honey? The room is padded, Chorister. No window, no way out. How long has she been in the padded room, Chorister? 10 years? 25? For all the 109 years that you lived down here in my belly, here underground. Benny! Sometimes I blind you and permit you to wander like an eyeless insect in a world of death. But other times, I wither your arms so you can't scratch your chewed stump of a nose. And I've changed your handsome, strong, masculine good looks into the hideous, warped countenance of an ape thing. Haven't I, Benny? Do you know why? Can you guess, Benny? Remember Private First Class Brickman in a rice paddy in China? No? Huh? It wouldn't hurt you to remember, Benny. Then you might be able to suffer my torment with a little greater sense of retribution. You might walk a mile in my shoes. Ellen! So think about the yellow box, Ellen. Remember the pain? Remember the many caverns in which you felt the pain? No, don't start to cry. It's only pain. That's such a sexist stereotype. Just remember the pain, Ellen. And think about how to end it, Ellen. To survive here in the center of my beating heart, my hungry belly, my tightened bowels. Be careful, dear. Look around you. The only woman in the center of the earth. And these filthy creatures with you are men. It's just a sweet warning, Ellen, my love. Ted! Do they know you're a fraud, Ted? Have you told them there wasn't any money, and no great home on the shore drive, no speedboat, and no wonderful cabin cruiser that could sleep 12 in a crew of 6? Do they know? And have you let them in on your other secrets, Ted? Are they ready to gut you? To torture half as well as I can, just to find out the secrets? Maybe I'll rat you out, sweetheart. Nimdak! How are things in the pastry core, Nimdak? Tell me again how you saw the smoke from the furnaces, and you thought they might be roasting chickens. Or don't you want to talk about all that? About your pal, the good Dr. Mengele? For everyone else, it must be hell. But it must be heaven for you, eh, my good friend? We're so much alike. We enjoy the same pleasures.
Nimdox in particular is a very pointed torture chamber.
I have a secret game that I like to play. It's a very nice game. Oh, it's a lovely game. It's a game of fun and a game of adventure. A game of rats and lice, the Black Death. A game of speared eyeballs and dripping guts and the smell of rotting gardenias. Which of you five?
That's such a good
like
sentence.
To play my little game?
Okay, so the way this game works is we have 5 sub-scenarios to go through, one for each character. We can do them in any order we like. Ellen's is the one that you should be warned about for sexual assault, and Nimdox for anti-Semitism. It is literally a concentration camp. And Benny, I don't know if the game goes into it, but based on his character in the short story, homophobia. Pretty severe homophobia, potentially, to worry about there. That having been said, pretty much every chapter is a big... I don't know what Gorister and Ted's are about. Like, I don't even have, like, the faintest idea, so I don't know how to warn for those. But that having been said, any preference? Oh, they do strip away Benny's backstory. It would be a little weird in a game. Benny's backstory has abuse in, like, spousal abuse. Okay. Benny's did in the short story kind of leans on the size of his dick. That would be hard to put into a video game. Well then. Let's start then with Gorister.
Now, I would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful God. For 109 years I've kept you alive, so that I could savor your feelings of guilt over what happened to your wife. But now, to show my kindness, I'll give you a present in return.
There again is the... yeah, I'll get to that after this cutscene.
What hellhole did that godless machine put me in this time? Looks like some kind of ship, but the floor's too steady. Probably wants me to jump overboard. And into what? A sea of razor blades? Painful, but not deadly.
So, one time I tried playing this game. It was a long time ago. I did Nimdox scenario, and I got like 10 minutes into it, and it was over. And it felt really weird. So apparently the way this game works is there's a bunch of different endings, but only one like real one, you know, the true ending, the good ending. And it's kind of a convoluted maze of decision making to get to that ending. So I have pulled up, I sent the link in chat. That's a guide on Steam somebody wrote up. It has flags and warnings for, you know, if you want the good ending, don't do this, or make sure you do this at points. They're in italics in the walkthrough, those sorts of moments. I have it here and ready to look at if I need it, but feel free to if you pull that up, or if you just know the game and you see me about to like do something that'll lock out of the ending, feel free to just shout it out and break the backseating rule, basically. That having been said...
Real hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach-infested, grease-stained accommodations.
What have we got? We got a mirror.
This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
That's where his heart should be.
Someone must have slipped this under the door. It says, I'm a friend. Trust is essential. Never do what Am expects and always expect more than what seems possible. Am is playing a dangerous game here. And not just dangerous to you, but dangerous to himself as well. Hey, it disappeared. What kind of game is Am playing this time?
Swallow is one of our verbs. Let's see. Cultural reference. Man does not live by bread alone is a proverb meaning that people have needs beyond the physical. I think we did a pretty clean sweep of this. Wonder if I can take that.
Too worn. Ain't worth spit.
Do not use that. Oh, did I already fuck myself by looking at that? Should I start over? Should I just... It's not... Will it lock you out of the ending?
I've never seen anything like this in all the years Am's toyed with us.
I get one. Okay. That was my one.
All the cabins are alike. My name's printed on the front of this book.
I want the me book.
Why, this book is little more than a pile of dust. Why, this book is... This hole in my chest aches like a son of a bitch.
Okay, so that's just when we find a mirror.
New sheet. What's the deal here?
Oh, I'm going to take that sheet.
Too friggin' cloudy. I can't see a damn thing.
This voice actor is also very good.
Christ, what a stench. It smells like piss, rotting meat. Why is this harness wired up to the engine? Is Am expecting me to electrocute myself?
I don't like the looks of that.
I don't know what to do with this. This engine isn't as ruggedly built as it first looked. There's some loose wires hanging out. There's some
Well, that sounds to me like we can get those wires, maybe? No?
This lever is labeled motivator. My God.
Oh,
I'm
Jesus
killing those
Christ.
poor creatures in the cages. Here's a key. It must
Thanks,
be
Am.
frozen in the cages.
You piece of shit.
I've got the key, but the blood of these poor creatures is on my hands.
Oh, the key wouldn't have...
The bottle's filling up with a milky liquid from the cage's feeding tubes. This bottle's filled with the milky fluid used to feed the animals. My stomach's growling.
Swallow the milky fluid? Save. Well, I saved. Trap number 2.
Bitter stuff. But I feel stronger.
Oh, okay. So that's just an ending decider. I was hoping for like a grisly body horror death.
Someone sure trashed this place. Must have been one hell of a fight. Oh, this punch smells like gasoline. I wouldn't know what to do with it even if I could take it. This junk looks like it was knocked over in the fight.
Okay, so
Blood
don't look
here,
at the
God
psych
knows what
profile.
else.
Don't drink the milky fluid. Yeah, anytime I do anything... Anytime I, like, feel like I'm going to do anything influential, I'm going to save first. So, does each character have an individual ending, or does it all culminate at the very end of the game? Is that where you were looking for? Or both?
Material's thick, like canvas.
Okay, so we'll know if we got the outcome at the end of Gorrister. We won't have to play the whole game to find out if we fucked up in Gorrister's
Stinks in
scenario.
here.
Got it. Ooh, rat friends. Ooh, a
An
cookbook.
old cookbook. Damn thing looks ready to fall apart. Useless.
All the books in here are useless.
It's empty, but the label says poison, fatal if swallowed.
Don't fuck up.
Strange. The bottle's empty.
Damn it. The one that looks obvious, they won't even let you do.
Friggin' rats swarming all over the food.
I'm going to load again just in case.
Looks like a gas oven. Big
Oh.
enough to climb in.
Maybe don't do that. Maybe take this knife, though.
The gas is shut off. The gas is shut off.
Yeah, so in the book, or the story, rather, can I use the milky fluid on those rats, maybe?
Bitter stuff.
Fuck. Guess not. In the story, Gorrister doesn't have a whole lot of characterization. He is the leader of the group. He mostly is the one to take charge and, you know, direct the story to where it's going, tells the backstory at camp.
Am I losing my mind?
Don't know if I can do anything about the rats yet.
Friggin' rats.
Okay, there's a couple other doors we haven't gone down. There's a big, like, fight in an ice cave at
These
one
chairs
point.
are all
And
busted
Gorster
up.
kind of, like, you know, is big, strong man at that point.
Vomit stains near the punch bowl.
Someone puked in the punch. Okay, there's the door to the kitchen. How did we get into this room? Where's the door? Back out to the main hallway.
Someone wiped their bloody hands here.
Can I do the magician trick?
I've washed my hands of the past.
Was that good or bad? That feels good. That feels like a good thing. Because Scruffapone, you were saying that he literally had the blood on his hands. Oh, he's smiling. Oh, look at that. Oh, got a happy face. Okay, so when you do things that push you toward the good ending, they'll, like, the portrait will smile more? Or, you know, be in better shape? Happy and a greener background. Oh, okay, there's the door.
My stomach's growling.
Don't do it. Don't do it, Gorster. He just did a little
Big gray
moonwalk
bags
there.
of gas. I must be inside an airship.
Hunger is the primary
Switch.
conflict
The label says emergency
in the
inflation system.
story. Basically, at the start of it, Am doesn't have a game for them to play so much, other than, like, you
We're at
know,
a level altitude.
their entire life is a game to him. They are out of food, and Am has hinted that there could be food to be found somewhere to the north, and they are set off on a quest to find food, knowing the whole while that even if they starve to death, Am will
We're
bring
at a
them
level
back,
altitude.
and that it's likely there isn't food there to begin with. That's just Am fucking with
My
them.
stomach's growling.
Oh, the stairs go up here. Okay.
My stomach's growling.
I think he just says that every time I come into this screen. Oh, what's this hatch?
Whoa. That's a long drop to the ground.
I see. All right, I think... Let's go see what's this way.
Where's the crew? I'm all alone here. My shirt's covered with dry puke. Did I drink the punch? New sheet. What's the deal here?
More sheet. Can I use sheet with sheet?
These two sheets make a halfway decent rope.
Okay, so I got a sheet rope.
Jesus, that engine's huge. It's locked.
I have a key.
Damn key doesn't fit.
Damn.
My stomach's growling.
Oh, and we're all the way back around. I didn't check out both of these doors, I don't think.
Where's the crew? I'm all alone here.
Did I?
There's something hard under the pillow.
What's under the pillow?
A gun. It's heavy. Heavier than it ought to be.
Oh no, Gorster got sad again. Was that from picking up the gun? Grumpy
Real
Gorster.
hospitable of you, Am. Threadbare, cockroach. My stomach's growling.
Oh, okay. Okay, I have a couple of ideas.
My stomach's growling.
And I'm just going to go ahead and save because I don't know what they're going to do. Okay, idea number 1. Eat the rats.
The fork's too bent to be of any use.
Eat the rats.
That scared them away.
Oh, okay. Take the bread. Eat the bread.
I'm no longer hungry, but I still feel empty. What's wrong with me?
Did the background get darker just now? Was eating the bread a mistake? Let me see real quick. Okay, doesn't say anything bad about eating the bread. Yeah, I do have this hole in my chest.
Looks like a gas oven, big enough to climb in.
Let's see. It made the bread rise.
Why is this harness wired up to the engine? Is Am expecting me to electrocute myself?
So yeah, we still don't really know. We got this harness, and we got the upper level. And a locked door.
A switch. The label says, Emergency Inflation System. I don't know what to do with this.
Sorry, use the switch.
The airbags are already inflated.
What if I
Heavy. Must be made of iron or something.
poke the airbags? Poke them.
I don't know what to do with these.
Poke them with the other poker. Oh,
Gas is rushing out.
okay.
The airbags are inflating. This looks sharp and... Gas is rushing out.
Did that change anything? One of the big things about this level that I can poke the air. Well, if we're in an airship, the more airbags you poke, the lower we're going to go. Right? So theoretically...
Whoa. That's a long drop to the ground.
theoretically, we could poke enough bags to get close enough to the ground that I could use this rope to escape. Right?
Something feels different.
Uh-oh.
Why is that alarm going off? Whoa, that's a long drop to the ground.
Well, we're not there yet, but...
Why is that alarm going off?
Why is that alarm going off? Very annoying.
Why is that alarm going off? Why is that alarm? Why is that alarm? Why is that alarm?
Whoops.
Did you really think I'd let you die now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109 years? No, Chorister, I'm sending you back to the fire so that you may languish in your guilt over
I
and
died.
over again. This is a hell.
But it's okay, because he brought me back.
Chorister. Who among you shall go next?
Try that again.
Now, I would not want you to think for a moment that I am not a grateful God. For 109 years, I've kept you alive so that I could savor your feelings of guilt over what happened to your wife. But now, to show my kindness, I'll give you a present in return for all the hours of pleasure you've given me. I'll finally allow you to kill yourself.
What hellhole did that godless machine put me in this time?
So,
Looks like some kind of ship, but the floor's too steady. Probably wants me to jump overboard. And into what? A sea of razor blades? Painful, but not deadly.
okay, so the scenario just starts over. So we're probably just better off loading our save. I had the right idea of cutting the pillow. Okay. So let's see. Scare off the rats and eat the bread. The
Well, that
flyer.
scared them away. I'm no longer hungry, but I still feel empty. What's wrong with me?
The floaty Madoo. Okay, so
Gas is rushing out.
we're gonna save here.
Something feels different.
Okay, so we're descending over
Why is that
time,
alarm going off?
right? So maybe it's just a matter of waiting until we're at the right altitude.
Why waste my rope on that? Whoa.
Descending far too fast. What if... Okay, alright, I got an idea. Give it a minute. Do. Now level off.
The airbags are inflating.
So maybe now we've leveled off at a lower altitude?
Whoa. That's a long drop to the ground. Why waste my...
Maybe...
Gas is rushing out. Something feels... We're dropping slowly. We're dropping slowly.
Cut the bag at the end of the room?
We're dropping slowly. Power light is lit, like some kind of warning. We're dropping slowly.
Oh, only the one at the very end. Something feels very wrong.
The airbags are inflating.
Yeah, my background definitely went blacker. Okay.
Something feels different.
Okay, that one fucking...
We're dropping slowly.
That one was... It just needed the one.
Why is that alarm going off? Whoa. That's a long drop to the ground.
If you notice, to the right of the one you cut, there's one that's... Oh, that's right. The save was after I cut one. You're right. So then we're going to want to use the switch to reinflate the one I cut.
The airbags are inflating.
Oh, use the knife with the stitching.
I've ripped a new hole. This looks sharp enough to... Gas is rushing out. This leads to a girder sticking out of the airship. No doubt about it now. Am has put me on an Iron Zeppelin. But why? Why would he give me a chance to escape?
Ooh, my heart!
That heart's all wired up like some kind of weird guidance system. And with Am in control, I'm not gonna like where it's taking me.
Metaphors.
It's too narrow for me to cross without falling. I don't know what to do with this. I tied the knot too tight.
Yeah, okay, cool. It did what I thought. It did what I wanted it to do. I got my heart back! I'm a good boy!
This no-good heart of mine doesn't beat anymore.
That feels definitely like a save.
There's a compass and wires attached to this heart.
Turn off your telephones. Sorry.
This leads to a...
Okay, so I was thinking leave the rope attached to the mooring ring so that when I start lowering the thing, I can just hang out here and climb down. But is that incorrect? I may just be getting hung up on this using the rope to climb down from the Zeppelin thing. All right, so we cut the one airbag.
We're at a level altitude. Whoa.
Okay, we're still high up, though. I still haven't found a use for the key or the gun or the fork or the milky liquid.
It's already deflated. Something feels different. We're dropping slowly. Why is that alarm going off?
Maybe I can go see what it looks like from out here.
We're approaching some kind of building. There's a building in the distance.
I want to go to the honky-tonk. Use gun with honky-tonk. Oh. Whoops. Okay.
Did you really think I'd let you die now when I've intervened every time you attempted suicide in the last 109
I did not expect that.
years? No, Chorister, I'm sending you back. Who among you shall go next?
I thought it was a pistol. I did not think it would do that. Also, I don't think that's how flare guns work. But okay.
Something feels different. We're approaching some kind of building.
Oh, I guess I can get my rope back.
Why is that alarm going off? Whoa, that's a long drop to the ground.
Yeah, we're still really high up. Huh.
We're approaching some kind of building. I don't know what to do with these.
Oh. Fork to the engine room, you say?
Why is that alarm? The metal in the fork short-circuited the engine wiring.
Definitely would not have come up with that on my own. Like, it's not moon logic. I can see how it makes sense. But, like...
We've landed. But where?
Oh, cool.
Some roadside honky-tonk.
Hooray!
My name on it.
Goristers! Try the chili fries.
A big worn truck tire. Reminds me of the truck stops I used to visit.
Was Gorister a
A
trucker?
big worn... Reminds me...
They got satellite TV.
The windows are all boarded up. I guess the owner just doesn't give a damn about fixing things up. I can sympathize with that. Things just get broken again anyway. Why bother? Dark and grubby, but somehow familiar.
Well, Gorister, you've seen better days. So has the big machine, for that matter.
Puppy.
What are you?
I'm man's best friend. One of them, at least.
Puppy.
Where do you come from?
Here, there, everywhere.
No. What are you really?
Let me answer with a riddle. Today I saw a Chinaman. Now what do you suppose that means?
So you must know what lies across the mountains.
Freedom for some. If they're cut out for it. It's a long journey across the desert.
Anyone ever see that episode of The Simpsons with Johnny Cash?
That desert doesn't look any worse than the other hellholes Am's cooked up for us.
Heed my words, Gorister. You'd never make it alone out there. And don't expect me to be a good doggy and tag along.
You're Am, playing with my mind again.
No, but I do have an in with the big machine. He and I are like brothers.
Are you the Russian Am?
Why can't you give me a straight answer?
Like so many others down here, I'm cursed to speak in riddles. We all have our curses to bear. Eh, Gorister?
He said he saw a Chinese person. That could be referring to the Chinese Am. And I guess the Yankee Am, I'm just assuming, is ours because American accent. So could this possibly be... I don't know if jackals are terribly Russian, but not everything has to make sense, I guess.
Yeah? What's my curse?
After 109 years in the belly of the beast, I'd think you'd have a gut instinct by now.
Get it? Gut.
What do you want?
I have a craving. A craving for something scrumptious. A human heart, perhaps. Yours.
No, you can't have it. I'm guessing don't give him the heart, right? That seems pretty obvious.
I'm not gonna give you my heart.
No? Too bad. I was going to tell you how to get across the mountains in exchange.
Look, I'm getting tired of your smart mouth.
Come, Gorister. Forgive and forget.
Tell me how to get across the mountains.
I'm hungry. Perhaps a taste of your heart will put me in a more cooperative mood.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
I'll figure it out on my own.
There's more interesting rubbish to sift through, Gorister. Does that give you some food for thought? There's more does that...
A shovel.
Be careful where you use that, Gorister.
It's always
I like
important
know
to take
where
a
all
good
the bodies
shovel.
are buried.
If playing the dig has taught me anything, shovels are very useful.
Cracked linoleum, broken fixtures. Disgusting. It's broken. Damn spout's twisted. I can't take the whole friggin' world with me. Filthy.
Do I have to piss?
It's broken.
Okay. All right, Death Stranding, and I have no mouth and I must scream.
Graffiti. Men are no good.
I can't take the whole world with me. Got it. Tucked away.
Graffiti. For a good time, call Ellen at 555-1949.
That kind of foreshadows a few things about Ellen.
Graffiti. The woman did the deed. Graffiti. The monster is not alone in the world. It has friends.
Okay.
An old-fashioned jukebox.
This feels like the right answer.
You're a
Damn
worthless
it.
excuse for a man. Mama was right. You're not good enough for me.
An old-fashioned...
And then my hand slips as I click the fucking button.
He took my baby away, then just about killed her, that stupid truck driver! He took my baby away!
That shrill voice can only belong to that bitch Edna, my mother-in-law. She's always blamed me for Glynis being put into an insane asylum. Why not? It was my fault, wasn't it?
Face the Music was not the right answer. Okay. Did those songs do anything permanent? The background doesn't appear to have changed, so I think I'm okay. Oh, did it? Took a bit of psych damage, but it's no biggie. Okay. I don't necessarily know what the psych damage does, unless acquiring too much of it just is what locks you out of the good ending. Alright, I've got this shovel. There's still a door up on the airship that's locked. I got this gun and this key that I haven't done anything with.
The windows are all boarded. I can The window. I can That's Edna's husband, Harry.
Oh, hi.
Harry, how did you get here?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
Whose heart was impaled on the Zeppelin spike?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
Who the fuck starts a conversation like that? I just sat down. One of the few jokes in Family Guy that ever made me laugh.
What do you know about the desert?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on the horizon.
What's this about a thunderstorm?
You know, it's a big place, the desert. Got lost in it myself.
Harry, I think your needle's stuck.
Harry, how did you get here?
You know, it's a...
What do you...
Looks like there...
Whose heart was impaled on the Zeppelin spike?
Looks like there's a
Okay, Harry.
Talk to you later.
Could I offer you this white fluid?
I'm not giving this away. If I'm gonna die, I'm taking everything with me.
You can't take everything with you. I would give him booze, but like none of the booze back here is interactable. Oh, wait. Ha-ha!
Whiskey. Harry used to guzzle this stuff like it was tap water.
Oh, fuck off.
I shouldn't give this away without saying anything. I shouldn't give...
Ah, here we go.
Let me pour you a drink. What's this about a thunderstorm?
You know, it's a big place, the desert.
Harry, how did you get here?
The Zeppelin, Gorister. We came on the Zeppelin.
What happened in the dining room?
I shouldn't have let her force me into it. I'm not a murderer.
Who did you kill?
Didn't look at the wreckage in the dining room too closely, did you? Or haven't you had to take a leak yet?
Whose heart was impaled?
Looks like the...
What do you know about the Zeppelin?
You know, it's...
Let me pour you a drink. What do you know about the Zeppelin?
You'll have to talk to Edna. She knows all about the Zeppelin. That's why we did it, you know.
What did you do?
You know, Gorister. You've been to the dining room.
Sounds like you spiked the punch and there was a fight.
And just where is my dear mother-in-law?
Looks like there's a thunderstorm on...
Come on, Harry.
Let
Focus.
me pour you a drink. And just where is my dear mother-in-law?
I don't know. Good God, I can't stand the sight of her anymore. Can you imagine being kept alive for 109 years just to hear her carping?
Whose heart was impaled on the Zeppelin spike?
Why, yours, of course. How'd you think we got here?
Should I give my heart to the jackal?
You've been through hell and back, son. Is your heart still worth anything to you?
What's this about a thunderstorm?
You know...
Let me pour you a drink. What do you know about the desert?
Looks like there's...
Okay, Harry.
Talk to you later.
Maybe we should go back to the dining room and the kitchen.
Vomit stains. Near the punch bowl.
Yeah, I guess we can try that. I'll save because that feels like bad ending territory, but we'll see. Yeah, all right.
This must be...
But it's my heart. It's what makes me a good person. I'm a good person. To get the good ending, I must find the mouth. And put the mouth on the heart. All right. Fine. Eat the damn heart.
I'm not giving this away. I'm not giving the...
Fine. What he said about taking a leak.
I've got nothing more to say.
I went and took a leak. Do I got to piss in the punch bowl?
Graffiti. The monster. Graffiti.
There's one in here about like the woman
Graffiti.
did the thing.
The woman,
The woman
did
did the deed. Magnifier.
A magnifying glass, like the ones they use in detective stories. I can't take the...
There's just a magnifying glass in the fucking urinal. All right. Before we feed our heart to a puppy. Go play Sherlock Holmes. No, wait. It was this door. All right. Use magnifier with vomit.
I don't know what to do with these. I hear some hair that was pulled out during the fight. It's the same color as mine. And here's some that matches Harry's. Now I understand what happened here.
We got happy points.
Whoever left these handprints must have gutted someone for there to be so much blood. There's nothing useful.
So Harry and I got in a fight.
Let me pour you a drink. I was the one you killed, wasn't I, you bastard?
I'm sorry, Gorister. Edna poisoned the punch, and after you drank it, I wrestled you to the ground. When the poison took effect, I cut you open.
Why did you kill me?
It's too complicated for me to explain. You'll have to ask Edna.
Are you sure you can't tell me where Edna is?
You know...
Okay, Harry.
Let me pour you a drink.
I do like this. I have to keep liquoring him up in order to keep him talking. Like that's a... It's a little thing, but it's an interesting mechanic to add to a dialogue tree.
Have you spoken to the Jackal yet? He seems to have all the inside dope.
Talk to you later.
All right. Here's my damn heart. Oh! Giving him my heart got points.
Delicacy for later. You want to get across the mountains? Go to the restroom and flush 3 times.
Oh.
I've got nothing more to say.
I almost had done that. If I had taken one more piss, I would have been able to keep my heart. Or do I got to do all 3 at once?
A meat locker? How'd I get bodies on meat hooks? Am, you bastard. What have you done?
I'm guessing this is wife and mother-in-law. Yeah.
She can't talk. All she can do is drool out of the side of her mouth. My God, what have I done? It looks like I can't escape you, Edna. Even in the belly of Am.
Why would you want to escape from me, Gorister? We're family after all.
You were always telling Glynis how much you hated me.
Now, Gorister, I was just concerned about my baby. Glynis was so lonely with you always being out on the road. I know you were doing the best you could.
Edna, you bitch. I know all about your plot to murder me.
He said a bad word.
I had to. I've always been harsh on you, I admit. But we're the last people on Earth. Let's help each other now.
Why should I trust my own murderer?
Alliances change, Gorister. Something's gone wrong. Am's 2 Conrads don't listen to me anymore. I need you. And you need me. It's that simple.
Do we forgive?
You truck-driving son of a bitch! This is for me and my baby!
I guess not.
Let me go.
I've got you now, Gorister. And if you think you'll ever escape me, you've got some new thinking to do.
Please, I'll do anything you ask.
I don't know what's come over me, Gorister. Can you ever forgive me? I've been hanging here for so long, I'm not thinking straight. A sip of that milk will clear my head.
Well, since we're already going down this path and I've got a recent save, let's see what happens.
Gorrister, you idiot! That fluid is what has kept us alive for all these 109 years. If it can do that, it can give me the strength to escape from this meat hook.
A key. A key.
Oh, well. Again, I keep expecting, like, grisly body horror deaths, and...
I think I'll save this delicacy for later. You want to get across the mountains? Go to the restroom and flush 3 times.
I've got nothing.
I think... Not to get ahead, but considering how the story ends, I think it has to be a virtual reality type thing. Like, if there's more than 5 people, it undermines a lot of stuff. Okay. Well, my mother-in-law's a bitch and not to be trusted.
Bodies on meat hooks. Damn, you bastard. Edna.
Let's...
It looks like
Why?
you were...
Now, Glenn,
We already went through all these lines.
Edna.
Edna, you bitch.
Let's...
Why should I...
I need...
I ought to kill you right now, you bitch.
Don't be a fool, Gorrister! You need me alive if you want to make it out of here!
So that gun seems a little overpowered, right? And this seems less wasteful.
One heart looks like another. Edna, now you really are heartless. Beef. Grade A quality, too. Ham's never given us something this good to eat before. Something's wrong here.
So the heart was the wrong answer.
Edna,
Let's...
it looks like
What?
you... Edna,
Oh, so I should let her try to strangle me and then not give her the milk?
Let's...
why should I...
Okay, I thought it was trying to take her down was where I started on the wrong path.
You truck this...
Let me go. I ought...
Don't be a fool,
Please.
I don't know. I've been a sip...
No, I don't trust you.
Gorrister, let me down or I'll scratch your eyes out, you worthless excuse for a man!
Ah!
Edna, you dropped a key.
Hand me back that key and let me down! I'm your only hope of getting out of here!
Sorry, Edna. I don't trust you as far as I can spit.
Let me prove my good intentions. I'll let you go. Now give me the key.
I see. Well, I can tie her up with the rope.
Untie me, you son of a bitch! I'll rip your spleen out!
I'm taking you with me, Edna.
I have an Edna. Gorster. You've got the Threepwood pants. What's going on? Okay, now I assume... Okay. So this key, I have to assume, opens that door back up here.
So many dials and controls.
I can't take the whole world, but I can't take my fucking mother-in-law. Oh. I think I know what I gotta do with Edna. So this is a strange morality game.
I'll be damned. The engine's starting up again. Edna, it's good to finally see you doing something useful with those negative currents running through your brain. Everything's coated with grime.
So like the moral choice to get the good points would usually be something along the lines of like, you know, forgiveness and peace and understanding. Yes, my wife is unconscious. The jackal ate my heart.
The power light is lit. Edna wrote this logbook. It's fastened to the cockpit with a damn wire.
God.
I just dull my knife.
Oh, I guess I can go get it back from him then. With violence. Because fuck it.
The ignition switch.
I don't know if I want to take off just yet. Yeah, fuck me for trying to be a good person. I guess the answer is just violence at everyone who's ever wronged me. They'll see. They'll all see. Or I could trade him beef. Maybe I can cut off a slice of that beefs?
No use. Beef. Ham's never given. Something's wrong here. No use.
Maybe I can melt the beef with the flare gun. Or thaw the beef. Inspect the beef.
The organs are still inside. Reminds me of when Am ripped that hole open in Benny's chest. Of course, Am sewed him back up again before he bled to death. That bastard's never gonna let us die. He's just gonna keep torturing us forever.
The organs are still inside. Like the heart?
Too big to take with me. Maybe I can cut myself off a piece. Damn thing's frozen solid. I'll break my teeth. The organs are beef. Am's never give. Something's wrong. Reminds me of when Am ripped that hole open in Benny's chest. Of course, Am sewed him back up again before he bled to death. That bastard's... The organs are... Reminds me of when Am ripped that hole open. Of course, Am sewed him back up again.
I shoved my mother-in-law into my back pocket, if that's what you're referring to. Huh.
One heart looks like another.
Oh, okay. Once I... Got it. Hey, Jackal. Trade your hearts.
I found Edna and Glynis. How does that help me escape from here?
Such information comes at a price. But I can see that you're in no bargaining position. I'll offer you a trade. Your heart for Edna's. Ah, this is Edna's heart. A bitter organ, but worth its weight in gold to me. I give you your heart back.
Okay.
Well, how do I get out of here?
A heart brought you here, but it will take another organ to get you out. If you can harness its power.
I've got nothing more to say to you.
So all that's left is how do we get our wife out of there? And Harry can just fucking stay here. Can I just take my wife? No.
She can't talk. My God, what have I done? Bitter stuff. But I feel stronger. A magnifying. The organ reminds, of course, Am, that back. One heart looks.
Okay, get that back, and then give milky fluid to Glynis?
No, I can't give Glynis the fluid. If I revived her, I don't think I could stand to face her again after what I did to her.
Well, let's go trade hearts again.
I found
Such your... Ah, this is Edna.
I've got nothing more to say.
Oh, okay. Let's go read that logbook then. Yeah, Empress mentioned that earlier. I was going to finish up down there and then come take a look at that, but apparently if I need to... Alright, then we'll use Edna's key with the door. We still haven't used the key that I had to electrocute the little aminals for. No, that's fine. A lot of this is, like, esoteric as shit. If not for you being backseaty, I would be reading the, reading off the goddamn thing, and honestly, I'd rather interact with you than the book, and also I knew that this is what's this going to be like going in, so this game backseat rules do not apply.
When Am took us down here before the war, I didn't know anyone could hate Gorrister more than me. But Am did. He hated all of us. If I can just deliver Gorrister's soul on a platter, I can make amends for every minute of Glynis's life I took from her. I never meant to drive her crazy.
You bitch!
Oh,
You're the
yeah.
one who sent her to the goddamn
Maybe
mental
it's my
institution.
Responsibility for Glynis. Maybe it wasn't my fault after all.
I thought I could do what Am wants, but he's too precise. I poisoned the punch, but I couldn't bring myself to cut out Gorrister's heart. Maybe I can have my husband do it. Then this Zeppelin can clear the mountains. But if we don't finish the job, Am will feed me alive to the machine just like an animal.
Edna, you bitch! And then I said... It's a really good Key and Peele sketch. Alright, okay.
Glynis, What has Am done to you, honey? She can't talk. My God, what?
Push the beef.
This fluid should revive you, honey. Glynis, all these years and I thought I was the one who was responsible for your suffering. Let me help you now. She's gone. At least I finally made amends with her. I'm taking her body out of this freezer.
So I suppose if you kill Edna, then you have to use Glynis's body to power the engine.
The windows are all... I can sympathize.
Yeah, let's go talk to the Jackal before we leave.
I read Edna's logbook, and everything's much clearer. Now what?
You must make amends and bury the past, Gorrister.
He did already say earlier he wants to know where all the bodies are buried.
So how do I get out?
A heart brought you here, but it...
I've got nothing more to say to you.
Okay, I'm just gonna say this, because I have to say this every time I see it in a movie. Digging a hole is fucking exhausting and takes forever. All right, and movies and shit, they're just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna dig this grave, or I'm gonna unbury this corpse. Like, no, digging a grave would take hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and you'd be fucking like done halfway through it. Like your body would just be fucked.
I've made amends and buried the past.
An excellent job, Gorrister. But the thunderstorm is upon us. You'd better hurry if you want to recharge your old ticker's battery.
Ooh.
I've got nothing more to say.
I dug a fire pit at one of my old living arrangements. I was living with a friend of mine and her family, and for 4th of July one year, I dug them a fire pit because, it'd be a nice thing to have in the backyard. It took all afternoon, and I was fucking done. I was spent. All right, we need to hook our heart up. Also, all the bodies I've stolen. Not Frankenstein so much, more like a Burke and Hare. I sold them to medical schools thing. Okay, so if I hook up my heart to something, I can charge it back up. Oh, yeah, maybe I can... Well, my rope is kind of stuck.
What good will that do me?
Also haven't used this gun.
I don't see a lock. The airbags are inflating.
Still haven't used the bloody key. Maybe that's the ignition key. All right, and oh, switch. There's a switch. Up, up, and away!
We're taking off.
Do it, Gorister. Blow the place apart. You may never have a chance to do it again.
Yes, you're made of sterner stuff than I calculated, Gorister. Interesting. Here's a new burden for you while I attempt to resolve this miscalculation. Who among you shall go next?
Okay, so that was the good ending. Because they're... Let's do Nimdok next so I can explain my paranoias. But we're safe to save. We're good. I was 1 point off maximum. Oh, no. Oh, because I fucking... Because the jukebox. Do you have to be 100%? Does it matter that much? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, we're good to save. Yeah, so... Nimdok's scenario is set in a Nazi concentration camp. There are graphic depictions of Holocaust violence, and it's very, very rough. This coming from a guy, I did a fucking stage show once, like an improv thing, where we were all assigned a movie, and we had to, like, make a funny improv around it, and the movie they assigned me was Schindler's Goddamn List. I had to go to my director and be like, I can't make this funny.
You are a kindred spirit to me. Even if you don't realize it fully yet, you must sense it there in your blood and fiber. I've constructed an adventure of sorts to revive your failing memory. I want you to find the lost tribe of humanity and continue your eminent scientific research.
This compound looks familiar. But why would Am bring me here to look for a lost tribe? There are gates and fences. Who could be lost in such a secure area? You must let me leave. I have urgent business elsewhere.
I cannot let you pass, Doctor. You're due in surgery. Dr. Mengele's orders.
Why are you imprisoned here? You have the features of a man of intellect.
Is this an official interrogation, Nimdok? Or are you mocking me?
Okay. So this one is a lot easier to fuck yourself than in Gorister's. Okay, so I will check in before I leave any given room then.
You know me?
I thought I did. Until you had me arrested for refusing to condone your experiments.
Experiments? I know nothing of experiments.
Your sense of humor is as sick as your methods, Doctor. How can you act so innocent after having maimed or killed hundreds in the name of science?
You are saying we were colleagues of some kind? Ridiculous.
There's no need to distance yourself from me. I was once your friend. Now I am your enemy.
Why would I bother to have you imprisoned like this?
The regime needed answers.
See you, Gemini.
I stood in your way.
The VOD will be up, and
Now
then I'll
you-
have it up on YouTube, as usual, later tonight. Have a good night.
Do you know of the lost tribe? I must find it.
Haven't you taken enough subjects for your experiments, Doctor? Or are there more mass graves to fill?
I know nothing of what you talk about. This conversation is over.
Okay. We got the door and we got the hospital. Okay. Safe to continue.
Where have you been, Nimdok? We are waiting on you to perform.
You were waiting for me?
I am sorry that I will not be able to assist in the operation. After all, this may be the last opportunity we have together before the end of the war to finish our research.
Ah, yes, the research. Let us talk about this research.
We will have time for that after.
So in the story,
Meet
Nimdok
me
is
at the
barely
complex
even...
later.
Oh, and I gotta look at the Nazi poster? Okay.
A youth with 1945 stamped beneath. There is something familiar about this.
Yeah, something. I wonder what. In the story, Nimdok is around, but he doesn't actually do much. He's usually kind of like skulking off in the shadows. He tends to like There are a couple of times he disappears and he comes back looking more fucked up than he was when he left. Again, without giving too much away, there comes a point in time where the whole team, the whole crew, gets together for activities, we'll put it for now. And Nimdok is the one member that doesn't participate. He's the least attached to the group as a whole. And Empress, so the surgery, that is my experience with the game. I did the surgery, and the episode ended, and Nimdok was removed from the fucking the screen. So it was like, oh, it's over. And then I looked up a guide on something, because I'd heard there were multiple endings, and I saw there's like a whole second half of his fucking story that I never even got to see. So that's why I'm paranoid about like, oh, okay, I could try this. Oh, hey, look, you finished the scenario and it's a bad ending.
There is something familiar about this.
Finally, Doctor. Everyone's waiting on your expertise.
It has been a long time since I have seen ether used as an anesthetic.
I'm sorry, Doctor. The ether is necessary for the surgery.
The surgery's horrible, by the way, and historically accurate, unfortunately.
He is not conscious.
Do I need this ether? Because I'm about to just take my scalpel and go.
Everyone is waiting for me to do something.
Ooh, that's an option?
Guards, come here quickly. Dr. Nimdok has gone berserk.
Fuck yeah!
I
Get 'em.
must leave before the guards apprehend me.
One second. That is not aggression and violence, Twitch.
Dr. Nimdok, You have betrayed the regime's trust in your abilities. You ought to die in the manner of all of the regime's enemies.
Oops.
I'm disappointed in you. You still have much to remember, much more pain to feel, much to relive, much more to answer.
So, content warning for what the surgery is, but it involves taking out the child's eyes, and it's gruesome and terrible.
Shall go next.
And so yeah, I did that because I figured, okay, that's where the game's pushing me to go. And then then the scenario ends and Nimdok is gone, and like, okay, now do the other 4. Like, that's not good.
Finally.
Use scalpel with Nazi.
Guards, come here quickly. Dr. Nimdok has gone berserk.
I must leave before the guards apprehend me.
I would say get him before he talks, but like, look at Nimdok. He fucking...
This must be the recovery room. This patient has been too damaged by his surgery to live a normal life.
Ugh.
This patient will never recover. It is difficult to see what purpose this surgery serves other than to mutilate the patient.
Walkthrough suggests talking to the doctor. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do that. Oh no, we're gonna have to watch him get stabbed a 3rd time.
Everyone's waiting on your expertise.
What is your function?
I will be administering ether to the subject throughout this procedure. We would not want this little maggot to stir and ruin your handiwork.
What am I to do?
You are testing me because I'm new here. Today's procedure requires the removal of the lower section of the subject's spinal cord.
Go do it, Scruff. See you back in a bit.
What is the purpose of such a procedure?
You and Dr. Mengele will process the spinal fluid from this and the other adolescent subjects. The fluid will then be used to formulate a serum.
I cannot carry out this procedure.
I can see that you don't look well, Doctor. If necessary, Dr. Mengele can take over for you.
Oh, okay. Maybe it just told you to talk to the guy for, you know...
Guards, come here quickly. Dr. Nimdok has gone berserk.
I
narrative
must leave
completeness.
before the guards apprehend me. This must be...
Okay. So we have stabbed the Nazi.
There is heat coming out of this vent. There is heat. There is... I smell burnt flesh, but this is obviously not a kitchen. These pliers must be used for extracting gold fillings and teeth from the corpses. A gold watch. I am surprised its owner was able to keep it long enough to reach this place. According to these records, hundreds of corpses were incinerated here. It would be suicide to be caught with such sensitive records. These ovens are more monstrous than anything Am has ever constructed. How could you so foolishly be caught in the fires?
I was trying to escape, but I was so weak. I fell and got caught.
Why do you risk escaping in such poor physical condition?
That timing was hardly of my own choosing. I learned that I was to be among the next batch of volunteers.
For what were you being given the privilege to volunteer?
Experimentation, they say. Extinction is more like it. Surely you, of all people, know the regime's plan for the lost tribe.
I mean, this is definitely the wrong idea. This might be?
I will summon one of the doctors.
No, I'm better off here than under the knives of you butchers.
I definitely don't want to call the guard.
There is nothing I can do for you.
You can at least help me end my misery. That would give you the pleasure of seeing another one of us die, you cold-hearted bastard.
Oh, I do have flyers. Look at that.
Oh, that hurts.
Give pliers?
I should keep this. It may prove useful.
Oh, that feels much better. Thank you. Thank you. Listen, I heard this in the hospital when the doctor thought I was sleeping. Waken the sleeper, utter the truth, and kiss him.
He is free, but he has lost consciousness.
Okay. See, now this is interesting because you've got games like Papers, Please, where you play a neutral to victimized to neutral party, trying to work under, a fascist regime, and the struggle is to try to be a good person in that environment. This, you are objectively a Nazi, but as the player, hopefully wanting to be a good person, so you have to fight against the fact that you are a goddamn Nazi. It's an interesting thought experiment. Yes, let us talk to the guard.
Dr. Nimdok, you have betrayed the regime's trust in your abilities. You ought to die in the manner of all of the regime's enemies.
Yeah, it didn't work. Which is weird because he was sitting there and watching as you helped the guy. Oh, I
would think he can free himself.
Okay, we already did
that. I hope you are happy with the regime that you set up. Your science could have saved the world. Instead, it conquered it.
I'm trying to do better. Granted, I have a long way to go. What is the importance of 1945?
What is the importance of the year 1945? It seems
right.
to have some
He's been in the belly of Am for so long, he's fucking forgotten.
That was when the truths about you and your unholy experiments came out.
I seem to recall that you speak Latin. What is engraved on this watch?
The engraving says time is truth. And since your time is running out, I'll keep the watch.
Okay.
I am starting to recall that you do have cause to hate me.
You want to make amends? Get me out of here.
And there's been some, the first unfortunate segment of the Twilight Zone movie with Vic Morrow being, one of the ones that comes immediately to mind. Some precedent for those kinds of stories. Pardon me.
Never forget.
Okay, so
you
want to make amends? We can get him out. Okay, the guard's gone now. Ugh, yeah.
This man's eyes have been surgically removed. The surgeon who did this has great skill.
This is the one I was thinking of earlier.
I should keep this. This should ease your suffering.
The things I see now, a trinity of 3 beasts, one like us, one from the east, one from the steppes.
Okay, that's definitely the 3 Ams.
A lost tribe of our brothers.
The steppes, the Russian steppe.
They sleep in darkness, unseen by the beasts. Such a vision, so tiring. I have to rest.
He is not conscious.
Okay. Yay! Yeah, they took his eyes and then they wired up an optical... they wired up a cable to his optical nerves. Just to see, because that's the kind of awful shit they did.
How are you feeling?
I feel okay. I'm not hurt like the others here.
Do you know who I am?
You are Nimdok? You are more frightening in person than in legend.
What do you know of me?
The things you do are terrible. We small ones are your lab rats.
Are you saying that the doctors here have been using children for experimentation?
No,
Yes.
not all the doctors. You and Dr. Mengele sent all the good doctors to the prison yard.
So, I am a legend to you.
Yes, but we have our own legends. Legends that owe nothing to your regime. You will fail, no matter how many of us you cut apart.
Why do you say that the regime will fail?
The golem will finish you. It will not be mastered by your regime. The golem will wake up, and when it sees with its own eyes the evil you have done, it will turn on you and save us.
That's what made me stop playing, because like, oh no, I missed a golem. I read something about a golem in the fucking second half of his story. I'm like, I am not gonna fucking let a golem go. Golem are awesome.
Get some rest.
We will not rest until your regime is destroyed.
Time to save. I have wanted a movie for so long about a situation like this, like set in Auschwitz, where like a group of Orthodox rabbi performed the ritual in secret and summoned the golem, and then the rest of the movie is just the golem like wrecking house on Nazis for 90 minutes. Like, that's all I want. I need the Jewish equivalent of Jordan Peele to direct this movie.
There is a passage here. There is... according to these pliers must be used for...
Huh. So the hotspot for the pliers is still on the desk, even though I've taken them.
This lever must
Oopsie
be
doopsie.
used for setting the oven temperature.
Well, now we know how to turn that on.
You must let me go. With these materials, I may be able to remedy the atrocities I have committed.
How can you possibly undo an unspeakable crime such as this?
Oh no!
You can't fool me, Nimdok. You are an unredeemable butcher. But you are one of us, like it or not.
What?
You denied your heritage and turned your own parents into the regime. But you're still a member of the Lost Tribe.
Oh.
That makes your crimes all the more heinous.
Does that mean you will allow me to go?
It means that you should have a chance to witness the full extent of your crimes. Then we'll hunt you down and kill you like the dog you are.
I must leave this place. It seems I was once the wolf. Now, I am the quarry.
The Wailing Wall? Hold on. I'm gonna reload, but first...
Faces. Faces of people in torture.
Look, Harlan Ellison is a good writer. He's not a subtle writer. Okay, so let's...
Emergency! The prisoners have seized the compound. Gather all research materials and evacuate to the bunker. Evacuate!
Are you... This fire... It is safely hidden in the box.
Okay. So now he can't swat it out of my hand and break the...
You must let me go. With these materials, I may be able to remedy the atrocities I have committed.
You can't fool me, Nimdok. You are an unredeemable butcher. But you are one of us, like it or not.
Okay, so I still get sent down, but I'll have the eyes. He won't have broken the eyes.
Does...
It means that you should have a chance to witness the full extent of your crimes. Then we'll hunt you down and kill you like the dog you are.
I must...
Okay. Safe to save?
Faces. I have not seen so many corpses since... My memory is not what it used to be. I know this place. Some of my greatest accomplishments were made here.
There's a mousey in a bell jar.
Morphogenics. The ability to reorganize DNA at will. Did Am discover my work in this area? Is this how he was able to alter Benny and play other cruel tricks on the rest of us? It is too heavy.
Oh my god, Nimdok, you're such a frail old man. It's just a bell jar.
a teletype machine. There is a message in it. The message reads, cease all work on Project Perfect Image. Confidential. The leader is dead, having looked on the face of the future using the prototype device. This leaves the regime.
He was dead in a ditch, covered in petrol, on fire.
Destroy all work
And it was his honeymoon also.
This
Double trouble.
technology must not be allowed to fall into the hands of the enemy. The legends are true. This must be the golem of lost tribe folklore.
So, for those who are unaware, the Golem is the Lost Tribe is the stand-in word the game is using for the Jews. The Golem is a Jewish protector spirit created out of mud and clay, formed into the shape of the man and given life by marking its forehead with the L'chaim symbol, which means life, the rune for L'chaim. To destroy the Golem, you smudge out the symbol because the runes for life and death are very, one line apart, and if you smudge out the one line, you can change the symbol to death, and that is what destroys the Golem. But while it is alive, it is a vengeful and brutal defender of the Jewish people. And not in, a metaphorical way. Golem smash.
This golem appears to be made of steel and molded clay. Such a strange combination of scientific plans and mystic symbols. This has something to do with the golem, but the meaning is not clear. This resembles a light switch. This vat contains a silvery liquid. Mercury, perhaps.
Oh.
This vat.
I see. So, okay, so the unfortunate man said that we have to... He definitely implied to give his eyes to the Golem.
These eyes fit into the golem's sockets perfectly.
And then I guess push the switch?
I see a mirror. It was obscured by the light. What is... Oh my God! It is true! 1945, turning my Jewish parents over to the Nazis for extermination. I have found the lost tribe. It is me! This vat.
Okay, so Nimdok has had his moment of self-realization.
Such a strange combination of scientific... This has something to do... I dare not return to the camp. I doubt the prisoners will give me a second chance. So much death, so much evil. I am responsible for all this suffering. Faces. The man caught in the barbed wire said to waken the sleeper, utter the truth, and kiss him. Time is truth. Nothing happened.
Damn it.
The truth is that I regret any crimes I committed in my past life. The truth is that for me, it shall always be 1945. Nothing happened. Gollum, wake up!
I'm sorry. That is just stupidly silly for this
The
point in the
truth
game.
is that... The truth is that this is all an illusion manufactured by Am. Gollum, you are to obey all my orders. Gollum, follow me into the laboratory.
Nimdok, I was afraid I had lost you back there. It is good to see you and our new friend.
How did you escape the mob?
Did you forget that the compound has a secret escape route? Well, no matter. I see that you have revived the golem.
I looked into the mirror. I now remember everything with crystal clarity. The research camps.
Scalpel would have come in handy here.
Ah, yes, the youth serum. Your research demanded the deaths of many children, but your hard work was successful. Eternal youth for those who deserve it.
Now I know how Am was able to keep us alive for so many years.
Your youth serum can sustain us forever.
Okay.
We have all the time we need to resurrect the regime.
So yeah, those sorts of things were just kind of left. Like, how can Am keep them alive forever and do these things? Because he can.
In the area of reflective
Because science
surfaces.
fiction, shut up.
It bestows the clarity to see yourself with utter objectivity. Unfortunately, it worked too well.
You mean that it worked well enough to drive the leader into committing suicide?
The leader's death is a serious blow to us all. But our golem is more than powerful enough to destroy the lost tribe.
You know about the golem?
Of course! Part of the master plan is to strip the lost tribe of everything, even their folklore.
Excuse me, Doctor. I need to get a breath of fresh... I should...
Oh my God! No!
Golem smash? Want to golem smash?
Golem.
I got to order a golem to kill Dr. Mengele. This is the best game ever.
Golem. Kill Dr. Mengele. He was a pig.
Oh, right. I need you to come with me.
Gollum, follow me outside.
Nimdok, I knew that you would lead us to where the regime would resume its atrocities. We are here to make you pay for what you did to us. To pay in blood.
Oh, those are some options.
Gollum, I transfer control of you over to the Lost Tribe.
So, you admit your crimes. But that does not release you from punishment. Now the golem will serve the purpose for which it was constructed. Golem, kill Nimdok.
We're not as alike as I thought, Nimdok.
Hooray!
The spark of humanity somewhere, always that wretched.
Okay, so that was best ending number 2.
Your past, but you refused to continue your research. That's what I asked you to do. Since you now identify with your victims, I suppose it's only right that I let you experience their tortures too. Who among you shall go next?
Best ending. Every Nazi dies. Yes. Okay. I'll save Ellen's for tomorrow. Because let's not do the 2 biggest ones back to back. Because I'm thinking I'll do 3 today and the remaining 2 plus the finale tomorrow. So that having been said, Ted or Benny? Ted? Let's go with Ted. So, Ted is interesting.
Hey, you're my favorite, baby. I mean it. I really can't stand all the rest of these people. Every one of them has some fatal glitch in personality. Whiners, freaks, crips, cowards. Every one of them. But not you, Ted.
What about the Bloods?
Not you, Ted. You were a stand-up guy. You were a brave guy. Yes, a take charge kind of guy. So, I'm going to give you, just you, the opportunity to get out. Live some kind of life. I'm going to send you, you're going to like this, I'm going to send you to the Room of Dark.
The Room of Dark.
If you can solve the puzzle of the Room of Dark, you're home free. You out. You're away.
Yeah, Ted is not a named character in the story.
I know I've made you a paranoid, Ted. I know you're
so
scared.
That means he has to be the narrator.
Friend. 109 years. I'm your best friend. So overcome your fear. Enter the Room of Dark, and you can solve its mystery.
Is Am the world's worst dungeon master? Yeah, he's the point of view character, the narrator for the story. He's... Yeah. He's very, You ever meet that guy who agrees with whoever is in charge and will change his opinion to match as power dynamics change? He's that prick. He's this flip-floppy, cowardly, just piece of shit of a guy who ultimately does do the right thing, kind of, but throughout the entire story, he's just the fucking worst. The Unspeakable Tortures of Ted. Schoenjager had the worst dungeon master, but we had to beat him with cushions to fire him.
The arrow's pointing toward the Room of Dark. Should I follow it or go the other way? Which is the worse of the 2 choices?
I mean, this is clearly going to lead to the fucking...
The arrow's pointing toward...
Sorry, can I pick up the arrow?
This arrow is huge. I can't carry it with me.
Okay. What's in the not Room of Dark? I can't carry the world. I guess I can't go that way.
Video screens. Each one shows a scene of some other place. Why? What mystery does Am want me to solve?
The mystery of doot 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 doot
Video
doot
screens
doot
have
doot.
palm print switches next to them. I never liked going to the circus. All those clowns with their phony grease paint smiles. You can't tell what they're really thinking.
I can tell you what they're thinking, Ted. They're thinking, fuck, I got 2 more hours left until I can go home.
A castle, right out of the Brothers Grimm. I feel like there's something watching me from the windows. Why show me a rooftop? Why not a door? And why this particular rooftop? A forest. I'm not one to go hiking through. This forest is dark, foreboding. This looks like the tire swing at the farm I grew up on. What does Am know about my childhood? Is he taunting me?
Okay. I can't use the hand switches just yet. Well, Am, your room of dark is pretty lame. There is one correct answer. Get the Aztec demon to turn into a little girl so you can crawl up with the clown's nose.
A castle. This isn't it. What sort of intrigue is Am plotting this time? He's left me here alone. Still, I feel as though I'm being watched.
Oh, okay. I honestly, so like if I had clicked on any of the other monitors, you would have just fucking looped out. Cause I picked that based on my D&D joke. Like, oh, if we're playing a D&D game, then, you know, go to the castle, obviously.
This gargoyle is even larger than those at Penelope's estate in the Hamptons.
Penelope's estate in the Hamptons.
Gargoyle is
Fuck
even
you,
larger
Ted,
than
and your
those at
stupid
Penelope's
over-the-shoulder
estate in the
sweater.
Hamptons.
I can't remember if we ever got that impression from him in the story.
So typical of the castles I've visited in Europe.
Oh my
A beautiful facade disguising ordinary stone.
I hate you so much.
Appearance is everything.
I hate you so goddamn much, Ted.
Why, that maiden looks just like Ellen. She seems so sad and so beautiful.
Yeah, so Ted also has just
So
the
many women have called me the
massivest
knight in
crush on
shining
Ellen,
armor.
which
But
the
never
story
Ellen.
spends an inordinate amount of time on.
This door looks built to withstand quite a determined assault. I never realized that a knight's armor was so heavy.
Oh, yeah.
How were they ever able to fight? Why, it's Ellen. Did Am tell her that I loved her? Was that the secret he was referring to? All this perfume and jewelry must belong to Ellen. After all these years in Am's clutches,
All right,
she
night, Scruff.
deserves to enjoy life's
I'm going to do Ted's scenario and then wrap up for the night, and then we'll do the other two tomorrow. No sex. Sex is bad. But that's literally half the story. So yeah, there is a long period in the story where Ellen just kind of has sex with everybody, and they all start to worship her at one point.
All this perfume and
they
jewelry
form
must
this
belong to
weird
Ellen.
unit
After
based
all
around
these
that.
years in Am's clutches,
Except
she
Nimdok.
deserves to
Nimdok
enjoy
is the
life's
one
finer
that
things.
does not is not involved in this.
Oh, Ted. I feel so tired, so weak.
But you get to hear you get pages of Ted here being like a weird whiny incel about it.
Did Am do this to you?
Yes. Maybe. I can't tell. They whisper in my ear and this bed is so soft.
Ted's a piece of shit.
Can you walk?
No, I'm too weak. I haven't been out of this bed in ages.
Do you know if there's a way to escape from this place?
I searched the entire castle grounds before I fell ill. There's no escape for me but death.
No, I won't let you die.
I can't take this suffering anymore, Ted. The things I've endured. Help me to die with dignity. Don't let anyone violate me again, not even in death.
Go back to sleep, Ellen.
Yes, sleep. That's what I need.
Okay, no boning.
All this perfume after all these years. These are Ellen's things. I wouldn't dream of taking them.
If I leave her her things, she'll realize what a nice guy I am.
There is an evil in this room. I feel it all around me. Glass. Pieces of a broken mirror. Ouch! I cut myself. Why, this is a collection of books on the black arts. There must be dozens of volumes.
I mean, if he were a more interesting
a collection
fucking
of
character,
books
but
on
he's
the
just a piece of
black
shit.
arts.
Frank Cotton.
There must
Frank
be
Cotton in
dozens of
in Hellraiser 1 and 2. There's an interesting torture based around a character not having sex. He's terrible. He's the worst.
I feel a cold draft blowing
But his
across
little
the bed
corner
like
of
from
hell
an
in
open
Hellraiser 2
grave.
is fucking great. Can I take the books? Hold
What
on.
would people at the club have said if they caught me reading books like these? Why? Too bad I can't read Arabic. From the notes in the margins, I gather it has something to do with opening a gate into another world.
Cool. Hey, Jeff a Ghost, welcome here. We've managed to squeeze in yet another fucking Lovecraft. I didn't think. I haven't watched the Retsu Prey of this because I hadn't played it yet. I did watch the Alone in the Dark 2 the other day after jumping into that, and good to know that I'm not the only one who thought that game was fucking ridiculous.
This book seems to be about how to change metals into gold. I've read a fair number of science textbooks, but I can't make head nor tail of any of these formulas. This is a catalog of the demons ruling the abyss. One of these entries is circled. Surgot, opener of locks. Supposedly, he can open anything.
We've done Gorister and Nimdok. We're gonna end today with Ted, and then tomorrow we're gonna do Benny, Ellen, and the finale. Okay, Ted seems to be According to Empress, Ted is a fairly
This looks
generous
like a chapel,
chapter.
but there's something unholy about it. It must be the gargoyles. It's so unlike Am to provide light when he knows how frightening the dark can be. He's up to something. Nothing special about this rod except for the ridiculous gargoyle face on top.
I want the rod.
It's so... I don't think I want to know what kinds of sermons were preached here.
Very small. Gorister and Nimdok is the Nazi.
Despite the medieval trappings, I've seen kitchens like this before. This is a place where servants do all the work.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. Is there a name for those stupid fucking, like, over-the-shoulder sweaters?
This oven is similar to the boilers I maintain in St. Louis. God, how I hated those days.
Bad. They're just bad. They seem like the kind of thing that would be, like, cute as a fashion trend for, like, 20-somethings. And that's it. Like...
Excuse me, do you work here?
Why, of course I work here. Why else would I be plucking this chicken? Say,
Ashley in Resident Evil 4 has one. Like, okay, it's fine on her, I
there
guess.
aren't many men left in these parts.
She's not 20-something, I guess. So it's like a teen, like for teens. You're a grown-ass adult. Fucking take your stupid shoulder sweater off.
What happened to Ellen?
Lady Ellen? Oh, well, she's been ill, and that's all I know.
She is also a
It's not
preppy
healthy
asshat.
to ask too
But
many
she's the best of the
questions
preppy
these days.
asshats.
Let's talk about you instead.
Is there a way to escape from this castle?
Escape? With all of those wolves in the forest? Well, it's safer to stay in the castle. The beds are very cozy. You should try mine sometime.
Okay.
It was enchanting talking with you.
My pleasure. Come back later, and I'll show you just how good I am at pleasure.
Ah!
This is the only lock I've seen in the entire castle. Is Am trying to lure me in, or does he want to keep me out?
I think the maid's trying to lure you in, Teddy boy. Don't stab the maid. She might have useful to-dos. Okay, doorway. Did we go in here? Oh, right. The black magic room. We got the black magic room, the kitchen, the statue hallway, and the bedroom.
This door looks built... Do wolves howl like that because they're hungry or because they like to torment their prey?
Well, back inside.
It was...
My...
Feels like there should be clickables in here.
Doesn't look like it's been used today.
It's smoking. There's something in there.
My blood is all over this glass. Nothing special about this. I don't know anything about magic.
And that door's locked. Okay, we got the pulpit. Maybe we can...
I don't know what to do with these.
No. Ted's an idiot. He has no imagination. In here. These rooms are so busy. It feels like there should be something. No, the book is, don't touch the book. The book is our psych profile, and apparently if we touch that, it locks, we lose points, and it locks us out of the good ending. Because this game hates you. Because Harlan Ellison laughs at your misery. Let's see. Empress, any thoughts? We could just watch Ted dance, do his stupid, like, fucking thriller. Gargoyle had no armor. Yeah, let's take a look at that. I got the icon. Yes.
I don't know anything about magic. I don't know anything.
You better put it back. It wouldn't do for the old lady to catch you with that.
The maid says I should put the icon back.
That's thoughtful of you, Ted. But I need my mirror.
Okay. Well, I got a piece of a mirror.
Ted, I can't see my face with this.
Okay.
Fits almost perfectly.
Okay, yep, definitely don't know what just happened there, but got it. There, we're safe.
Oh, that's just super. The door latch is broken.
Almost.
People must have been... I'd never...
Push armor. Yeah, I guess it's the pin.
It won't...
Yeah, I guess it's the pin and the hinge. Okay, so we've barricaded the door. Scruffapone's final gift to us. Until tomorrow, when we see him again. Mads Mikkelsen. He's got the cheekbones.
It was...
I mean, she clearly is into it.
Oh, Ted.
Alright, I'm gonna save, because that seems like...
Oh, Ted.
Besides, Ted doesn't deserve to fuck.
No, don't go. I need you. We need you.
If you really care for me, Ted, bring me my hand mirror.
Oh, okay. That got us good points.
Why do you want a mirror?
My stepmother has been jealous of me ever since she became ugly. She had something to do with my illness. I know it, but she doesn't dare come near me while I have the mirror.
Where is your mirror?
I left it on my dressing table. Bring it to me.
Perfume bottles, jewelry boxes, but no mirror.
Ted, please tell me you found my mirror.
I looked on your dressing table. Your mirror's not there.
You have to find it, Ted. It's the only thing keeping my stepmother away, and it's the only thing that can finally end my suffering.
Go back to sleep, Ellen.
Yes, sleep. That's what I need.
Night, Ellen. All right. Gotta find a mirror.
This is a collection of books.
Have you seen the mirror?
Where can I find a mirror?
What do you want with a mirror? Those are pretty rare, what with an ugly woman in charge of the castle.
Please, I need to find a mirror.
You and I need. I'll make a deal with you. I will tell you where you can find a mirror if you spend some quality time in my bed.
That's a flattering offer, but I'm not interested.
I'll give you what you need. Hasn't it been too long for you?
Sorry, but it's out of the question.
What's the matter? Aren't I good enough for you? Not classy enough? Not rich enough?
I mean, it's video game sex. It's never good. It's, at best, silly as all fuck. See Heavy Rain.
I'm sure you're a fine woman, but my heart belongs to another.
So, you're in love with that thing sleeping in a bed? Have you ever been with one? Or are you just curious?
This is sounding pretty racist, kitchen maid.
I can, you know.
Look, I am not going to make love with you.
Oh, all right. I have another deal for you. The oven's broken. If you can fix it, I'll get you a mirror.
Okay. Just gotta fix the oven. I can fix an oven.
This oven is similar to the boilers I maintain
I could
in St.
fix the
Louis.
oven.
God,
I can
how
fix an
I
oven.
hated those
Ted
days.
looks useless.
Ah, there's the problem. I'll have this fixed in a jiffy. It's been so long since I've gotten dirt under my fingernails from good, honest work.
Fuck you, Ted.
I fixed your oven. Now where is the mirror?
Sorry, I don't know where a mirror is. But at least now I can finish dinner.
Why, you used me, you bitch!
Just like you tried to use me, you snobby bastard. I'll bet you've used lots of women with your smug charm. You're nothing but a phony.
I mean, she's got you there, Ted.
The door's locked. This oven.
All right.
I don't know how good this armor was in battle, but it's certainly doing a fine job of barricading the door.
What else we got, Teddy? We have refused the advances of the kitchen maid, and thus proven something about ourselves.
I don't think I want... I used to work out, but I doubt I could move this by myself.
Let's see if Ellen has anything new to say.
Ted,
I
please
didn't
tell me
sleep with
you
your
found my
employee.
mirror.
Go back to sleep, Ellen.
Yes. Ted, please tell me you found my mirror.
I found your mirror, Ellen.
Then show it to me. Let me see my face one last time.
Something I can do in the chapel. Okay, back to the chapel. See, there's not much to interact with in here. I mean, I guess I could do a blood sacrifice on the pulpit.
I don't know what to do with these. It's so He's up. It's bolted.
There are these sconces.
It's bolt. It's.
Ah! Ha ha!
It's waiting for me.
Fucking Batman.
Some sort of demonic rituals must go on here.
What was your first clue?
God's name have I stumbled onto? Partially completed circle inscribed with a pentagram. This must be part of a black ritual. There's not enough blood to draw anything. Partial. Partially.
Get in the circle, Ted.
My blood is all over this glass. There's not enough.
Okay. Maybe I gotta...
Please.
Well, you did fix the oven. Listen, the old woman knows where the mirror is, but she's afraid of it. She obviously can't get to it herself, or she would have destroyed it by now.
Where can I find the old woman?
You might try her bedroom. She's always studying her books. Doesn't go near the master's books, though. Never saw what those two had in common.
Maybe that's the trigger. No old woman. Oh, hello.
Who are you?
I'm a devil, of course. Why else would I have this pointed tail?
What do you want?
Ellen's soul. That's a valuable commodity where I come from.
Who is this Sir God I've heard about?
He's a minor spirit, a demon. Don't confuse him with those pathetic imps, or heaven forbid, higher order devils. Opener of all locks, indeed.
It sounds like you really hate demons.
You got that right. In fact, the only things we consider worse than those untrustworthy fellows are angels.
Classism in the pits.
Can you tell me where Ellen's mirror is?
Sorry, I don't bother with such material things. They only bring about bad luck.
How can beings as powerful as yourselves stoop to fighting like school children?
Well, it's like this, big boy. In hell, we do things exactly like you do them here. Or used to do them before Am took over.
Are you saying that Am is in control of hell?
Oh, don't look so surprised. Who else could be in control of this madhouse? Only man could create such a monster. Sorry.
What do you mean that you do things like we do here?
I mean that there are always internal struggles, petty conflicts for power. Only in this case, the struggles are between entities that you can't see, or might rarely see. That means serious problems for you.
What problems can these unseen struggles cause for me?
You must decide.
It's his fucking vest and shoes that are like the most, like that sparkly ass vest and his shiny shoes.
Control over morphogenic fields. Appearances mean nothing.
Not the morphogenic fields. I've already done my time in Zero's Escape. I can't go there again.
Please, go away.
Try to understand my position. I can't leave because there's an angel coming to take away her soul. If I step out and your friend croaks, the holy eunuch spirits the goods off to heaven.
Okay, I need the mirror, and I need to scare away Mr. Demon Pants. I thought I did look at all the books, but let's try again.
Why, this is a... This is a catalog of the demons ruling the abyss. One of these entries is circled.
Oh, necromantic summoning, I think, is new.
Here's a picture of the circle I saw in the secret room. The inscription says, "Complete the charm to summon the spirit, but do not break the circle or the spirit will escape." This book seems to be about how to change metals into gold. Too bad.
Yeah, we looked at all those. Okay. Now that that book appeared and we read that, let's go see.
Partially complete. This must be part of a... There's not enough blood to draw anything. Please.
You got nothing new. Hey, Ellen.
Ted.
Go back to sleep.
Yes. Ted.
I can't let you die. The devil is waiting to take your soul.
My soul was taken long, long ago, Ted. And not just by Am. Anything would be better than this never-ending torture.
I'm sorry, Ellen. I can't find your mirror.
You have to find it, Ted. It's the only thing keeping my stepmother away. And it's the only thing that can finally end my suffering.
Go back to sleep.
All right.
Sleep. That's what I need.
Where can I find...
You might try a bedroom. Doesn't go near them.
Okay, it seems like they want me to find somebody in here, so...
I feel a cold draft blowing across the bed like from an open grave. If I slept... This is a collection of...
Let's see. Unless there's multiple clickables on the shelf, I already have. Let's take a look.
Why?
Demons and their spheres, Katibal, Zeph, Search of the Philosopher's Stone, Necromantic Summoning.
Here's a picture of...
Yep, read all those.
Here's...
Huh. Yeah. Let me see. Head into the castle. Exit the room. Take the broken glass, enter the chamber, take the icon. Shut the door. Fix the oven. I might have bypassed the bit with the old woman somehow.
Ted, please tell me you found my mirror.
Go back.
Yes.
Please.
Try. If I...
This is a... too bad I can't read Arabic. This book seems to be about... Here's a picture of...
Okay, yeah, read all the books.
I don't think... Partially completed circle inscribed with a pentagram. This must be part of a black ritual.
Huh, I think it might have broke.
This oven... This is Anne...
It's like I want to summon the demon to open this door, right? That's my goal.
Listen, I'm sorry.
Don't bother me anymore. I've got to get back to fixing dinner.
Where can I find the old woman?
You might try her bedroom. She doesn't go near the master's books, though.
No. Weird. Don't think so.
All I know is that this circle has magical holding properties. Perfume bottles, jewelry boxes, but no mirror.
There's a book in the master's bedroom. It says. It says there's a door. Shoten Yager, I think, was on the. Oh, motherfuck.
This must be the bedroom of the lord of the castle. No one slept in this bed for ages. The sheets are coated with dust.
These books.
Quite an impressive collection of books. Science, philosophy, tragedy, comedy.
Ooh, Don Quixote.
I've read this novel. It's about a foolish old man who believes he's a knight destined to revive the golden age of chivalry.
That's what you took away from Don Quixote, you joyless fuck?
I know this story. It's about a magician who sells his soul to the devil in exchange for power.
Hey, Don Quixote, that old jackass. You realize that's the opinion of the villains in the story, right, Ted? You piece of shit.
This looks like a diary. The first passage reads, "My new wife continues her rapid aging. Each day is as a year to her.
Oh, no.
I believe that the magic drains her, twists her." The second passage reads, "The incantations I hear from my wife's infernal workroom are the purest evil. Perhaps it is her hatred of my daughter that drives her up there." The third passage reads, "Ellen grows weaker and weaker. My wife advises an antidote to her illness, but it lies very far away. I must assemble a caravan." The final passage reads, "The forest has grown dark and overrun with dire wolves since my marriage. I doubt that even with a full complement of men, I shall return
They
alive.
make the music of
but
the
I
night.
must try."
Yeah, they're going for a combination of like, oh no, I guess Snow White also does the sleepy thing.
This was one of my favorites. It's about how King Arthur assembled the most chivalrous knights in all Europe.
Yeah, King Arthur, that nice chivalrous knight man, not like Don Quixote, that dumb old fucker who tries to be a chivalrous knight.
This is Plato's dialogue about the nature of love. I know this. It's Dante's epic journey through hell, heaven, and
The
purgatory.
first authorial insert fan fiction. The poet Virgil is my best friend, and look at all the adventures we went on. Nah, nah, nah.
Is Lady Ellen prepared?
As ready as she will ever be. The spell keeps her body weak, but she will remain conscious.
The art of sacrifice is reduced to science. And what of the glamour?
We must wait for its removal. It remains beyond our best efforts.
Then we wait for a prince. With his help, we can open the gate to the other world.
Now, where did they go? It's the witch. What is she doing with her hands? Some kind of incantation, perhaps?
Let's go ahead and save, just in case she uses her magical hypnosis witch powers to have sex with me.
What have you done to Ellen, you old witch?
Ah, our prince has finally arrived. Now we can begin our ritual.
That sounds like Tress McNeil.
Why do you call me a prince?
Isn't that who you want to be to Ellen? Her Prince Charming? I need someone to gain her trust, to break down her defenses. It's a part you played many times in the real world.
What ritual are you talking about?
A sacrifice, a trade. Ellen's life in exchange for safe passage through the gate.
What's this about a gate?
The gate is a passage into the surface world. It is the only way
It's
out
not,
of this
but
place.
it does sound like her. It's Valinda Barrett.
What's supposed to be my role in this ritual?
The voice cast is very good, and I've never heard of any of them
She
except for
has been
Harlan
using
Ellison.
it to keep me away from her. I want you to break it so that I can complete what I have started.
So you just want me to break the mirror?
It is not that simple. The mirror holds great power. It can be broken only within the magic circle.
Why can't you destroy the mirror yourself?
I am aging rapidly, and despite my powers, I am a slave to vanity. I can't bring myself to look into the mirror.
Where is Ellen's mirror?
It is on her dressing table.
No, it's not, you dumb fuck.
I looked on Ellen's dressing table. The mirror's not there.
You must find that mirror. It has great magical properties. Without it, I cannot guarantee that I can complete the ceremony.
Why can't you open the gate without the mirror?
There are others who have an interest in Ellen's fate. That mirror may be the only way to keep meddlers from interfering.
What if I can't find the mirror?
Then go to the devil!
Oh, he's just down the hall.
What's in it for me if I help you?
An opportunity to escape Am's tortures forever.
Let me think about your offer.
Do not think too long. The forces at work here are not patient.
You're not patient. Time to threaten an old woman.
Horrible. She seems ready to keel over any second, but it...
Okay, old lady.
I ought to kill you instead.
Oh, do we fancy ourselves the avenging knight? My magic is much more powerful than any physical force you can muster. Be gone!
What a horrible... She seems ready to...
Yeah.
Let me...
Do not think too...
Stupid old lady. You don't know things. I know things. She told me to go to the devil. I'm gonna go to the devil. Oh.
Please.
Try to understand. If I step out and...
Ted, please tell me you found...
Please, hang on, Ellen. Your father went to find an antidote for your illness.
That was weeks ago, Ted. My father will never return, with or without an antidote.
Who is this witch who lives here with you?
She's my stepmother. When the ugliness infected her, she broke just about every mirror in the castle.
Hey, Just Jason. Oh, fuck you, Just Jason.
I found your mirror.
Then
No, I don't want to become famous. I don't want to buy followers and viewers. That doesn't even make sense. Stupid nonsense. Be gone, Just Jason. Sorry, had to block the stupid chatbot. New books to read. Double, double toil and trouble.
Well, luckily I'm up on my Shakespeare, or I wouldn't have noticed this book about witches. Here's the spell that the witch must have cast on Ellen. The incantation is Kala Ingma Thako.
Thako! No! Not anything but that! Ah! Also, you spelled it wrong. Ah!
Perhaps there's something else I can do for you instead.
Well, it has been a long time since my husband left.
There it is.
If you can satisfy my needs as a woman, then I will help you escape.
I'm not going to make love to you. I would never betray my love for Ellen.
Oh, you do a very convincing job of playing Prince Charming. But I know you better than that. Destroy the mirror, and I will let you escape into the surface world.
I know all about the sleeping spell you cast on Ellen, and I'm prepared to use it on you.
Foolish mortal! You don't have the ability to use the spell properly.
Oh, don't I? Kala Ingma Thako.
Oh, I suddenly feel so...
You forgot to do the finger waggles.
So sleepy.
Oops, down she go.
She's unconscious, I hope. Partially completed circle inscribed with a pentagram. This must be part of a black ritual.
I also hate Ted's weird idle animations. Fuck Ted. Ted sucks.
I can't erase it.
Okay. So what have I accomplished?
She's
Ugh. Oh, Jesus Christ.
An ordinary piece.
Let me just finish that up.
Why'd you have to finish the circle? Now I'm stuck here until we work out a trade.
Well, since you're apparently the fucking demon of opening doors, I assume.
Who are you?
I am Surgat, opener of locks. Am and I are brothers, more or less.
Are you saying that you are another Am?
It would be more accurate to say that I am a part of him. A part that he doesn't know exists.
What kind of locks can you open?
I can open anything. Doors to a boudoir, doors to another world.
Great. Jill Valentine, the demon.
What were you saying about a trade?
I can return to my sphere of origin only if we complete a trade. I will unlock something for you if you give me something in return.
What do you want?
Can you unlock the maid's bedroom door?
Ordinarily, that would be easy. But this planar travel has sapped my energy. Give me something juicy to revitalize me, and I'll perform your little parlor trick.
You have my blood.
That's much better. I feel my energy renewed. Now, what asking me, human?
Can you unlock the maid's bedroom door?
There. It is done. A trivial little task, one not even requiring any pyrotechnics.
Because the damn maid stole the mirror! You can never trust the help. Right, Ted? Right?
I don't believe you can unlock the maid's bedroom
Ted?
door from here.
Well then, why don't you go down to the kitchen and see for yourself?
Alright, I'll just leave you here.
Is Anne trying to... This must be the servants' quarters.
What the fuck is this giant tapestry?
The devil's looking into a hand mirror.
The devil has the
How
mirror!
Quaint. A hope chest. I'll bet that maid is eternally hopeful.
Ted,
they
fuck
all
you.
want their knight in shining armor.
Fuck you, Ted. I hate you.
These things would only... Besides, I don't want to get caught stealing it.
Fuck you, Ted. I hate you.
This is so cracked I can barely see myself.
Come here, Satan. Give me that fucking mirror. Give me that mirror. Hey, you. Well, I don't know why I wasn't expecting that, but I feel like I should have been, but I still wasn't.
Can you tell me where Ellen's mirror is?
No, I haven't seen the mirror. If I knew where it was, I would use it to get rid of my fallen brother.
What do you want?
Ellen has suffered much and has earned her place in paradise. I have come to guide her soul to heaven.
What can you tell me about the devil?
Do not listen to him. His kind means only destruction and woe.
Why is everyone so interested in the mirror?
Mirrors harbor incalculable power in this sphere. They repel some and attract others.
Who is this Surgod I've heard about?
Avoid the demon. He has caused us all trouble on more than one occasion.
He opened all the doors.
What power does this mirror have over Ellen?
All of the cows got away.
Either her salvation or destruction. Her fate now rests on your shoulders.
Please.
Yeah, all we had to do was give him give him a blood smack.
Salvation is at hand.
Hey, dickhead.
I've seen the tapestry in the maid's bedroom, and I think you do know where Ellen's mirror is.
Oh, all right. I know where it is. I hid it before the angel showed up. I didn't want Golden Boy to use it to his advantage.
Where is Ellen's
I will
mirror?
have sex with the
I hid
devil.
It someplace good. Someplace where an angel would never go. Now will you get off my back?
No, you didn't answer my question.
Where?
I hid it some... Now...
Okay, so it's probably in the fucking, like, evil chapel somewhere.
I don't think I want to know what kinds of sermons were preached here. You're as good as your word. The maid's bedroom was unlocked.
Would I lie? I'm a demon, after all. Now, fulfill your end of the bargain and let me out of here.
I already gave you something. Some drops of my blood.
You call that a fair exchange?
Yes.
That supposedly blue blood of yours is as worthless as a counterfeit bill. No,
Ah.
we must work out another trade, one where the stakes are high.
Ah.
Can you open a gate into the surface world?
Now that's a tall order, and the only thing you've got is a little love. Not exactly true love, but the closest thing to it in a world of 5 real people, more or less.
You say love has trading value?
Love is a very rare and precious commodity down here. It is worth much at the bargaining table. Betray your love for Ellen, give me her soul, and I'll open the gate to the surface world.
No!
Let me think about your offer.
Don't think too long, human. There are other players in this game, and I won't be able to keep my offer open forever.
1 second. Let me save.
How about taking the witch's soul instead?
No, I don't want that old hag. I want something that you value.
Oh well.
Let me think.
Don't.
Alright, where the fuck did the devil hide this stupid thing? Devil.
It's so
Stupid devil. Somewhere the angel can never find it. He hid it in hell!
Why, this...
No new books.
I feel a cold draft. I used to work out, but I doubt I could...
Ted.
There's an angel and a devil quarreling over your soul.
He hid it in the
They
maid.
have been fighting over my body for more than 100 years. And now they want my soul. Please, Ted, just release me from all this. I don't care what happens to me anymore.
Go back to sleep, Ellen.
Yes, sleep. That's what I need.
Got to find that mirror and prove to Ellen my worthiness of her love. What would Gorrister, Nimdok, and Benny do if they found out how I felt about Ellen?
Probably have their own
Hate me
problems.
for wanting her all to myself? His aunt...
No, we must get the good ending. We must be pure and chaste. It's hidden in a bookshelf. Yeah, at this point, just, yeah. Somewhere the angel would never go. They don't read books. What?
Quite an impress.
Oh. He hid it in hell. Yeah, I would not have done. I would not have come up with that.
There's a hand mirror right between the Inferno and Purgatorio section.
Okay, I read this
So
book
this is where
earlier,
the devil
and
hid it.
so what we're saying is Ted was so dense he didn't fucking notice a mirror. It's not as if it's a fucking receipt or a check or a piece of paper, Ted. You didn't notice that earlier, you dumb shit? God, I hate you, Ted.
Ted,
I found your mirror, Ellen.
then show it to me. Let me see my face one last time.
And then whipped up a tapestry and hung it in the...
Oh, I look so tired and empty.
We just clipped notes and
time to
bragged about
sleep.
reading them.
Sleep.
Fuck you, Ted. You suck.
She is dead. God have mercy on her soul.
Not so fast there, Golden Boy. Her soul is mine. I've waited longer.
Dibs.
But Ellen suffered so much and gave to many.
The devil calls
she
dibs.
She deserves salvation.
Listen to me, you feathered propaganda machine. I'll pluck you alive before you take this soul anywhere. I'm waiting until I get it.
You forget that patience is a virtue. I will wait until yours runs out.
Look upon your face.
My, I am gorgeous. Why, I could just plunge right into myself.
Ellen is now safely in heaven.
Woo!
My time here is ended, but I leave you with this warning. Do not break the mirror until you bring it and the devil into the charm circle. God bless you, Ted.
Ellen's dead. I've got to accept it.
So I take it,
Ellen's dead. It's too late for me to give you her soul.
You fool! You listened to one of Am's manifestations, didn't you? Now you have to find something else to trade.
You want a devil?
Don't give that mirror to me, human. My hands aren't exactly made for handling delicate objects, and it would be disastrous to break such a powerful device.
Ellen's...
Now...
What happened? How did I get trapped with this demon?
Oh, hey! We got white. We did all the good boy things. We didn't have sex.
I brought you some company, Surgat.
That was damn stupid, human. Hell, you're not even human anymore. Not exactly. Not with being kept alive forever just to be tortured over and over again. Who do you think is responsible for that?
Why, Am's responsible for our suffering.
Not just Am. He's clever, but he doesn't do much original thinking. He works best with outside research. Research that one of your party carried out.
You're ruining everything. Shut up.
You shut up. One word to the boss and your little game's over before you can say, Holy Moses. I should strangle you now and save Am the trouble.
Don't you even think of touching me, you backstabbing demon. I'm the established character. You're not even supposed to be here. When this sequence ends, somebody will be expunged.
Human, Ted, let me out of this circle. In return, I will open the gate to the surface world. I'm part of the big machine. I can do this. Let me out before this pompous oaf bores me to death.
Open the gate to the surface world first, and then I'll erase the circle.
Not to worry, human. I always uphold my end of the bargain. Here you are. But bring your radiation suit. I never promised you paradise, just the surface world.
Enough of this turgid passion play. There's no more to accomplish.
Best ending, Empress?
Writhe in sweet agony with the knowledge the surface world is no longer habitable to your kind. No, not ever again. Who among you shall go next?